A new year, so let's do a video on what plugins finally need to have and what I expect to happen in 2023. First of all, less saturation plugins, please. We had a healthy overkill of saturation-only plugins last year, of which most of them really lacked some imagination and were just saturation dials and that's it. I won't mind saturation as part of a plugin next to other functions, but 100% saturation plugins, yeah, seen those enough. Second is a proper input and output gain control, which is completely independent of what the plugin actually does. Just a pure clean input and output control to make sure you have a proper input and volume before the plugin does its thing. This is ideal for proper ABing with the plugin in bypass and active mode, so you can actually hear if the processing a plugin does is improving audio instead of making it just louder, which, as we all should know, will severely mess with your ability to proper judge any audio processing. You can also want an auto gate function, but although over the last year this function has been applied more and more, it still needs work in many cases or come at the cost of adding latency to a plugin. Now this latency will be compensated by your DAW, but it will affect responsiveness of your DAW since audio needs to be buffered. And when you do a lot of start-stop audio control while mixing, added latency and slower response of your DAW will get annoying. You made it so far in the video, which means you are the best. That also means you want to subscribe to this channel. Do it and also hit that notification bell. This video is made possible by DistroKid. Did you know that DistroKid released a very fun book for audio production? It has few words and lots of fun graphics, which makes it ideal for children and bass players. Sorry, I mean musicians because haha, cool images. Like DAW, a computer program that records music, and Jack. A jack is where we plug in cables. Heck, I even learned some things. Find the link to the book in the description, just as a link for 7% off of your first year on DistroKid. I expect more plugins will use AI and machine learning. Auto mastering, auto limiting, getting a best fit for your audio plugins will appear more and more over the coming year. I don't think this will take over the entire audio realm because audio engineers are a conservative bunch, but an increase will happen nonetheless. I want to see proper implementation of loudness units full scale, also known as LUFS, on any plugin which measures loudness. RMS was the measurement tool for many years, but LUFS is the standard in every streaming and broadcast platform. I don't mind seeing RMS, but make it an extra and not the only and default option like with the Brainworks BX Limited True Peak, where it's implemented perfectly. In last year's video I mentioned proper rescaling options. This has been improved a lot, but some companies are seriously lacking. Take for instance the Izotope RX plugins bundle. They are tiny on a 4K screen. Anything which is related to Native Instruments Contact is another example. Very small on higher resolution screens. Also on Windows 4K screen, often Windows recommends to use 150% screen scaling and some plugins really don't work nicely with that, adding big black bars around a plugin. This needs fixing. Probably you have a few completely different suggestions, leave them in the comments. Displayed on screen are my 5 favorite plugins I still used after reviewing in 2022. It's also linked in the description.